Deborah Rogue says you travel all over the world with your Crazy Love tour.
Mm-hmm.
Given all the packing, unpacking, moving, beginning, and ending, what is one device that you think would be the biggest help? Like, what one technological advancement or basic appliance do you wish you had with you at all times?
Holly. Holly is right behind the camera now. Come over here, Holly. 2 seconds. Come and meet my friend. Come on. Just so that you know, Holly is she's my friend, firstly. She's my assistant and my stylist, and basically, come down a little bit so that they can move over a little bit. She was born in Tasmania, in Australia. She grew up in Melbourne, and it was kind of a fluke that we met each other. But basically, she's my everything. She takes care of everything for me. If I need to go to the doctors or when I need to pack, she's so. Say hi.
Hi.
Say hello.
Hello.
I like how she says hello.
Hello.
And tell them about yourself and stuff and what you think about being on the road.
Well, I mean, this is good.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Just to calm me down.
Being on the road's fun. I have a lot of great friends. It's a pleasure to work with Michael. He's a great guy and he makes my days fun. It's a tough job when you're away from your family and your friends, but we laugh a lot, right?
Yeah.
We have lots of fun.
Truthfully, it's like summer camp.
Totally.
Yeah. So this is the girl, and it's the best having her. Seriously, I'm
everybody
lost
here
about
is saying hi to you, Holly.
Oh,
We're
hi.
giving a big wave.
Look at
Everybody in the
hi.
Ustream is saying hi.
And I bet you have a bunch of people from Australia too.
I'm out.
Okay, buddy. So anyway, she's a big part of my life, and she helps with so much of this stuff. I mean, there's things that I can't be without, obviously. My phones, my computer. I like my iPad. I play Scrabble a lot. And I love the best word on Scrabble because, you know, it's cheating. Yes, it's cheating, but sometimes I'm just not smart enough.
Well, we have Joanna Paulo from Portugal.
Oh, man.
Like Portugal?
Yeah, Joanna, I don't know if you were there, but I have to tell you that of all the countries I've been to now in my life, of all the places I've played, Portugal, playing in Lisbon was honestly, and I don't mean to hurt the feelings of all the other countries because I love you too, but you guys, Portugal was the best audience I've ever had in my life.
She was there.
Oh, dude, you were amazing. You guys gave me goosebumps. You laughed harder than I've heard an audience laugh in a long time. You danced, you sang, you made it an absolute pleasure for me. It was my first time. I didn't know what to expect, and I told my manager that I need to go back as soon as possible.
We're going to make a lot of fans happy. We had a ton of questions about coming back to Portugal, and a lot of people that were up there.
I'm actually trying to get back this summer.
Great.
For festivals and stuff like that. I just need to get back there because it's a spectacular place with spectacular people, and those fans were, I mean, you know, that was incredible. I wish I could bring fans from some other places to there so you could get what I'm talking about. They were just nuts. It was beautiful.
Well, Joanna wants to know.
Obrigado.
Joanna wants to know, but beyond the concerts that you do, what do you like to do outside of work?
You know what? Firstly, Joanna, I like to work. Number one, I do. I mean, it's something that I can separate myself from, and I'm not. I mean, what I do is not who I am. I mean, my job is to sing and stuff, but I like people, you know, and I like being out here, and you know, even doing this with you guys is a joy for me. But I love sports, any kind of sports. I love playing football, soccer, bowling, tennis, hockey, ice hockey. I love watching any kind of sports. I mean, I love sports. I mean, I'll do anything. Love being with my family. When I finished the tour of Europe, and I was in Portugal the last night, I was so excited to come home because I knew that I would have a chance to have a couple drinks with my sisters and their husbands, and I love them. They're my best friends, and so you know, that's a blast always. You know, throw on some great music, and we just have a blast. You know, we dance around and have a few drinks, and that's my family's the best. So that's a big part of my life when I'm not working.
So Ann Edwards is from Lawrence, Kansas, which is right outside of Kansas City.
Hey, Ann.
Ann says that she loves all the new songs on Crazy Love Hollywood Edition. She especially loves End of May and Best of Me, which we've had a lot of fans say, so her sentiments are well read. She says you're so special and talented.
Thank you.
And that being said, let's go into some questions about your music and some of the specific songs that some of the fans were asking about. Dave Starr says, when you sing Best of Me live, it is always very clear that it's a very emotional moment for you.
Yeah.
Aside from the fact that it's a beautiful song, what is the significance of the song to you personally?
Well, thanks for the question, man. And you know, The Best to Me is such a beautiful song, and I think that I try to think about different relationships in my life that have happened, and you know, the truth is, man, I tried to make it a bunch of different things, not just one moment or one relationship. I try to make it about the love I have now, or the things that have happened in the past. But The Best to Me is it's an incredible song because it's looking back at your past and into your future as well. And you know, it's a hopeful song, yet it's sprinkled with regret. And I think all of us feel that about places we've been, relationships we've had. Sometimes we wish we could have been there more. You know, and we hope that the next one that we're in is going to be the one where we can really give ourselves to that person. And so it's a very emotional song. I think any song like that, when I sing it now, it's my responsibility to take my place, to take myself to an emotional place. And even if I'm not feeling it, I need to act it, because that's what you need to do. And going back to, there's another song called End of May, and I don't even know if I'm capable of singing it yet, and that's the truth. It's so personal to me. And I won't go into why it is so personal to me, but I think it might be obvious when you hear it. But you know, lyrically, that song means a lot to me, and when I do decide that I'm going to sing it on stage, it's going to be tough to get through, because it's really autobiographical, and it feels, you know, it feels like I'm spilling my guts, you know. And it's not always that easy to be that honest in front of this many people. And so, End of May, I would say, is to me, maybe the most special song I've recorded so far. And it means a hell of a lot to me. So I thank you guys for giving it the support. And I was so excited for it to come out on this record, because I felt like, you know, I felt like we had done it right. I felt like David Foster had really allowed it to be dulcet and not overproduced. It's just such a beautiful song. I just wanted it to be raw and bare, because that's what it was for me, you know. And it was about being raw and bearing my soul. So I'm really happy you guys like it, because I'm really proud of it.
Yeah, End of May is a big one with all of your fans right now. We have Buble 41 and Lubaloo and Buble 126 all screaming out.
Buble 41 and Bubaloo and Buble 126. You guys sound like androids.
Buble 41.
We have
Buble
so many
106.
that have your name in it.
Really?
Yeah.
This
Buble
is so
5,
cool. You know,
Buble
you guys,
2, Buble 3.
I've never done this before, and I'm an idiot, because I totally should have done this before, because this is fun.